reminder, scroll down a little. We have links to our TCG player. You can watch our old videos on YouTube or here on Twitch. And we also have we all have Twitters, so you can come check us out on any day of the week and just sort of enjoy our marvelous streams. Now, let's get into the deck. This is Prowess. So our creatures get bigger for all of our non-creature spells we cast in a turn. We cast a lot of them. We're on 4 Soulscar, 4 Swift Spear, and 4 Revelers. Now, we have a lot of Sacrifice and Mountain effects in this deck. We have Lava Darts, we have Fire Blast, and we have Crash in the board. This means that we can cast an insane number of spells in one turn and sort of just blow our opponents to itty-bitty bits. We have a Braids in the main because we need to be able to beat a Chalice of the Void. That's also why we have Crash on the board. It's really streamlined. There's not a whole ton of like nuance to it. You just kind of go and you kill them. With that being said, let's get into it. I've been contemplating playing some vampires on stream. After this, depending on how it goes, I'm this is substantially. This is going to be an easier one. And if everything goes well, we might play some vampires just because I wanted to be able to play the deck since after the IQ that I played in, the IQ did not go super well. Both my friend Mitchell and I ended up losing our win and ins for top 8, which kind of sucked. Now, since we're doing Legacy today, and we did Legacy yesterday, we're probably going to do Pioneer tomorrow. And that's refreshing, because I don't want to just play exclusively Legacy, because this Legacy format's very odd, to put it mildly. Alright, let's get into the match. Yes, we would like to play first. Hell yeah, we'd like to keep this. We have a lot of good things in this hand. Did I just play against him in Pioneer? I think I just played against him in Pioneer. Fetch and kill her, please. That way we can cast this Light of the Stage with Spectacle. Good old-fashioned Grixis Delver. Feel really good about this one. Sure, my guy. Take the Reveler, because it is raw card advantage. So we're going to be able to cast... As you can tell, we have a lot of damage. Out of board, we have a few really good cards for this matchup. We have Pyroblast, and we have Magmatic Sinkholes, and Sulfuric Vortex. Magmatic Sinkhole lets kill Gurmag Anglers. Sulfuric Vortex means that when Grixis Delver attempts to grind us out, instead they just die. There are probably... Admittedly, was not expecting that. Okay. Yeah, 4-color doesn't actually have a whole ton of blue cards. More than likely they had a Wasteland. They're actually quite soft to our game plan. I am going to cut a Fire Blast, as Fire Blast is really awkward when your opponent can just sort of get you. The Sulfuric Vortex is much, much worse, because if we go for a Vortex play and they have a Tarmogoyf, they can race us, and that would also kind of suck. But this is what I'm going to go with. Yeah. I very much enjoyed this deck. It is, well, very red, very prowessy. We can play dinosaurs. I do like dinos. We have a bunch of creatures. We have a full hand. You don't really get to keep full hands with this deck super often. 4-color Delver is still alive. Ugh. Really capitalizing on the fact that no one's running Wasteland right now. So we get to cast a light up. That's awkward. That's super awkward. We can kill an Oka though. Yeah, this is the danger of going second against a Grixis deck. We have 9 damage in hand though, so we can potentially just gun him down. For instance, if we get another Fire Blast, no, we can't do it with another Fire Blast. Another Fire Blast would be fine, but not what we want. Ideally, I think we want a Bedlam Reveler. Did they shuffle? They didn't. They likely have some. They likely have a force. Oh, it's 4 colors still alive. Oh, that's what they have. Okay, that's fine. So we can kill both? Oh, wait. Shit. Forgot about lands. Wait. Oh, it was a Soul Scar on the first turn. No, we screwed up. Admittedly, I don't think we'd win this one either way, but yikes. Okay. But going first, this should be much better for us. Couldn't it just be normal Grixis? Or Bug, or just not 4-color nonsense? Mm-hmm. Give me a land. Yeah, getting mana screwed seems like how this deck ends up losing. Pretty okay with that exchange. One, two, three, four. Need another land. Yeah, he definitely needed that brainstorm. I feel quite good about that one. So this turn we can bolt him, and then next turn hopefully resolve a Reveler. And if we do, I feel fairly good about our chances of winning. Perfect. Got the 4s out of his hand, and now we can cast another Reveler. Ideally, he thought seizes us here. That would be just stupendous. Days. Oh. So we have one Lava Dart. Let's eat. I didn't play around to Dismember, which was stupid on my part, because what I should have done was Faithless Looting to pit attempted to do that, just because extra Prowess trigger would guarantee us a kill. Other hand, so there's that. Alright, let's go first. Hell yeah. Man, this was like my favorite deck to play during Hogak. Because you could beat Hogak, but more importantly, you had style points on Hogak. Next turn we have 4 more, 6, 7 more. Be at 12. And we're off to a decent start. I would really appreciate if we top decked a Fire Blast so we could kill them, but beggars cannot be choosers. Top deckers can, though. And if they don't do anything, 2, 6, 7, 9, put them to 4. No, we don't do that. We want our Lava Dart in the yard, because we want to be able to Bedlam Reveler. I'm actually not going to use this Lightning Bolt here. Because it's adding 4 damage. Puts him to 7. Yeah, I would rather have an answer for another threat, because they're just on straight blue-red. Which you can tell because they have basics. That's cool. Not particularly upset about that loss. So, what are we looking for? A Fire Blast would be good. A Fire Blast would be really good. Because then we have mana up. Holy shit. They really didn't want us to... Well, thank goodness we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, I... If they have another force, at that point I will just be miffed. Good news is we played around the second force just by having it. Just always have the answers, and you can't lose. Duh. Okay. They's dead. Alright, well, that was swell. True name ain't shit. Sinkhole, sinkhole, pyroblast, pyroblast, pyroblast. Get that crap out of there. Actually, here the... Actually, no, I still want the gut shots. We'll just put the fire blast back in. I like fire blast. It is a very rad card. And oh yes, this is a good hand. This is a very good hand. We got a Swift Spear, we got some burn spells, we got a Reveler as our top end. And they didn't even have the turn 1 Delver? Decent day. Decent day. That is also very good, because that's a card we can pitch to looting and feel great about. I don't mind that. So in this type of matchup, we can sort of be the control deck. They have to be very aggressive, because we start netting cards. They have to sort of make sure they tempo us out, which is very difficult against a red deck. So they normally just kind of got to be more aggressive, and that is a little rough. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that they have another daze, and they really don't want to use it. Yep. I feel really good about that read. Say no to Grim Lavamancer, kids. For he is pretty good. Spell Pierce, then daze us. That would really suck. One, two, three. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ugh. Hmm. So we have 5 instant / sorceries in our yard. Okay. Even with 2 mountains, that's still pretty damn spectacular. We'll do Lava Dart stuff in our turn. Can we kill them? I don't think we can kill them. Oh, well, yeah, it's on the Stream Decker on the side. or it should be, assuming Stream Decker is behaving. Yes, it is along the side. So we are going to lava dart that lad. We're going to loot. And we're going to just see if we can kill them this turn. I think we did. Assuming they do not counter that. Or wait, no, we'll be 3 shy, but it leaves them open to, well, anything. Oh wait, no, because of the 1. Yeah. Well, they're dead to literally anything we top deck. Damn. Okay, well, we are 2-0 now with Mono Red Prowess and Legacy. Oh, this list feels so good. The biggest thing I needed to learn was how to side deck. Turns out, Mono Red, this is not quite as straightforward as it was when this was the deck you would play against Hogak in Modern, but it's still pretty upfront. It behaves like an aggressive tempo deck, and yeah, it's pretty good. I am a big fan. Not necessarily a large fan, but yeah. Alrighty. Let's get into it. I'd like to see where my matches. There we go. This is yet another very red hand we are going to keep. We are also going to do the no possible play yield all because we don't have... Okay, we technically have things we can bluff, but... Oh no, he's going to be one of these thinking lads. So, the good news about this list is how straightforward it is and how just potent it is. So if we loot here, we pitch the looting and the lava dart, we get to light up the stage off of the mountain, we get one more trigger. This turn, but I think I would almost rather just but we could have gotten a swift spear. Damn it. Well, that is loosely speaking a punt. Good news is that next turn we get to play a swift spear, sack the mountain, cast the light up the stage. Depths. Not depths. Ice Fang. That sucks. We need some lands. Like, we need lands ASAP. So, if we get a land, I think we just kill the Courser. That was pretty awful. I'm not gonna lie, that was robustly miserable. As far as, Needed that a turn ago. That's okay. Good news, they're on a arduously slow deck. Probably BUG Zenuth, which just hard cast it, dude. Out of our board, we actually have some good options here. We have Sulfuric Vortex, we have Sinkhole, we have Pyroblasts. I actually don't think we want these Sinkholes. I think Pyroblasts should be plenty sufficient here. Bam. Yeah, that forest is definitely gone. I imagine they've kept the brainstorm though. Oh, yeah, we're dead. The lack of lands was sort of just too much for us to overcome, but that's alright. We have some very good cards post-board for this matchup in particular. Actually, for more or less all the blue matchups, but that's beside the point. We don't need a braid. There's nothing to abrade here. Fire Blast is ridiculously awkward. Gutshot actually has a lot of value just killing off mana dorks, as well as Codals. I think I'm going to turn one of these into a sinkhole, though, just to be able to kill Questing Beast, and then we will go. I imagine they've probably cut Rexage post-board, being as, well, the only card that they could hit, really, is Sulfuric Vortex, and have even with, like, this one's cute. So we can put them to 10. If we had kept the Fire Blast over the Faithless setting, we could have put them to 5. How could I be such a fool? Sorry. I thought I had this on Do Not Disturb. I want this land because I want to be able to start doing mana flood control. A gut shot would be stupendous here. Sure. The decay is fine. We do need to start hitting like some other spells though. Or we're gonna have issues. Yeah, we really need... We needed the chain lightning. Still have another 9 spells discounting Pyroblasts that kill Leopold. Leopold is actually really good against us. Holy cow. I didn't really think about how good it would be just to be able to be like, ah, yes. Here, you got to do nothing. I'm like, seen 7 lands. So, 11 left in the deck. We should start hitting some non-lands, but I'm not the most optimistic. If we'd pitched that land, we could have been fine. I think he missequenced his fetch. Because he's already fetched a snow-covered swamp with the previous verdant, and so he should have gotten a forest with that. Oh! Never mind, he's on something cooler than I expected. This guy is a pain in the butt. I don't think we can actually win from here. I think previously... Well... I have to play that. We're just dead. Huh. Bug natural order. Bad matchup for us. I think our good matchups are like the ones where they don't have, like Leovold. Leovold is objectively ridiculous against us because everything we do targets or draws cards in some way, like our lootings, our revelers. The only thing that really sneaks around it is light up the stage, but we need to have done combat damage for it to matter. So I don't know how good that matchup really is for us. I'd like us to see another Delver player, because that was very fun and kind of lopsided. Also, going first is very helpful with this deck. We can't keep that. That's a whole ton of uncastables. We can't keep this. Oh no, not D&T. Definitely pitching that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I kind of hate the idea of having to pitch the stage, but I don't think we have a whole ton of options there. Four, five. Okay, so we have a ton to bring in here. We have crashes, we have sinkhole, we have blazing volleys. And truth be told, we need all of it. We targeted them. No? I have to kill the mother runes. God, that is a really weird sequence. And I imagine this is a pretty awful matchup for us. Even if we are bringing in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. Here, I do not know how great they will be against what can't be one of our favorite matchups. It just can't be. They have Jite and they have like, come on, dude. Is he considering letting this Thalia die? It might just be AFK. Yep. I think we're just dead, because now he should be... he upticked it. A little bit surprising, to say the least. And he used it. Both in the same turn. Give me a land. We're just gonna Flicker Wisp blocked. Yeah, that does kind of seem how this would go. I don't think we want really our small creatures in this matchup. Okay, good news. We can get rid of both Mother of Runes. Bad news. We are very far behind. Okay. So next turn is going to be quite the beating. And I don't feel especially great about it. We need to top deck exactly Bedlam Reveler into like Gut Shot, Lava Dart. Okay, well, time to change tactics. I do not think Fire Blast is going to be especially great when we have to bring in answers for a lot of stuff. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is likely our worst matchup. Gonna just call that on the blind. I really don't want to light up the stage. So let's start with 2 Swift Spears. The Soul Scar trigger is actually super useful here. They can actually beat us down through our Vortex. I don't like that. That does not seem great. We're going to go with this. I do not know if we are going to be okay here, but we're going to use a lot of deal 1 damage effects and hope it works out. Like, a lot of deal 1 damage effects. Sword of Fire and Ice also seems kind of unwinnable. By kind of, I mean, holy shit, we can't beat a Sword of Fire and Ice. But we're going to try. We are going to put in the good old college effort, and we're going to try. I'm not going to use any lightning bolts proactively unless they're tapped out. Good deal. Okay, so we're going to need to change how we side. We need the last stage. Yikes. That's... Joke's on them. We sided that out. Yeah, this really definitely... this, I refuse to believe, is anything but our worst matchup. We need an abrade. we need to start hitting land drops until we can cast a Reveler. I do not think we're going to hit land drops until we can cast a Reveler. I also think you probably should have just named one again. This is definitely our worst matchup. We can't even Chalice, or we can't even cast things like it's a Chalice. We're just kind of dead. Yowza. This deck actually could likely use a Kozilek's Return. Thinking about it, K-Return would probably be really good in this deck. Legacy K-Return. Is it an aggressive keep? Yes. Do I expect it to pay off? Probably not. Oh no. He's the lad we lost to yesterday. But now he's no longer on show and tell because he's got a lightning bolt. Well, I thought he would be on show and tell still. I erred. Lame. I do not like the play I may have to make. I don't have to make it anymore. Right? This is all just to play around days. That's okay. I will lose my Soulscar Mage if it means, you know, not losing. get it? Hell yeah, we did. Oh, not that one. We wanted Pyroblasts here. We are the tempo deck. Also, Flare Blast against the deck that has, like, a comical number of effects that can punish it, like Hydroblast, Spell Pierces in the main. We have Brainstorm, we're fine. It's not especially difficult for us to attrition them out, because their biggest threat is True Name. Or their only insulated threat is True Name, and everything else we can just kind of kill. Which means that they can't apply enough pressure to us to really force our hand on anything. Lewis, please. Lewis, why? Okay, so this is dead. There's like, this is just dead. Okay. As expected. Good news. They are still slow. Two in yard. We have Pyroblast instead of a Red Blast. Here comes the True Name. He let us counter it. That doesn't bode well. We're gonna Chain Lightning him though. 1, 2, 3, 4. We get up to 6 this turn. Yeah, that's alright. We have actually a few turns to just sort of not kill that. Okay, well, after this league, I think I'm just gonna have dinner. Because I am hungry. Okay. Oh wait, here we go. Alright, well, assuming... Oh, damn, he did have the counterspell. Do we have another one in the yard at all? No, we do not. Yeah, we're dead. The lightning bolt was just a teeny bit too much. I should have darted the stupid borrower. That's okay. Yes. We'll keep this. We have Pyroblast for blue stuff. We have ways of interacting with their non-blue stuff. We can Faithless Loot away this Fire Blast that's going to do positively nothing. One, two, three, four, five. Still need him to do something before we can even play the Reveler. Interesting. I normally wouldn't have thought that would be worth it. 2, 3, 4. he had it. Oh, damn. Okay. That really sucked. What is our out? I don't think we have an out when we ended up getting our... After our Reveler got countered, I don't think there is an out. Yeah, we're dead. Well, everybody, that was fun. The deck needs some adjustments. I would... The first things first, it needs a way of beating a Sanctum Prelate, because Blazing Volley is not sufficient. I don't know if Sulfuric Vortex is... I think we might just want Sulfur Elemental in this deck, as rough as that is. But all in all, the deck is actually much better than I was expecting. It is also much harder than I was expecting. Uh, yeah. I might stream this again sometime, but for right now, thank you for anyone who tuned in, and, well, I appreciate anyone who did. Ugh. It means a lot to me and to the rest of Mom's Basement streams. And tomorrow I will be streaming Pioneer rather than more Legacy, because I've been playing a lot of Legacy, and also I'm sick of seeing the card Veil of Summer. Yeah, not much else. Remember, you can scroll down and you can find us on YouTube, Twitch, TCG Player, and if you are so generously inclined, donate to us on Patreon. Also, if you have any deck suggestions, I would appreciate those. You can follow me at Almost Omniscient on Twitter, and yeah, outside of that, everybody, have a good night.